Hi guys! In this video, you'll see how the actors of the TV series Baywatch 1989-2001 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they look then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Mitch Buchanan usually takes responsibility for beach safety and coordinates the lifeguard team. He's a man with pure intentions, a kind heart and honest values, ready to help others, even to the detriment of himself. The role is played by David Hasselhoff. Harvey Buchanan interacts well with his father, Mitch. He's attentive to his family and can listen to their opinions. He's distinguished by his sociability, deep interest in who and what surrounds him, and a somewhat unrestrained nature. Michael Newman is a man of action, especially if someone needs his help. He is characterized by attentiveness, persistence, and tries to keep himself in proper shape at all times. He's able to make quick decisions. The role is performed by Michael Newman. CJ Parker obeys Mitch's instructions. She has a good physical readiness and ability to respond to emergencies on the beach. CJ has a funny disposition and ease of communication. Although somewhat simple-minded, she is independent. Played by Pamela Anderson. Garner Ellerby, Gregory Allen Williams, is a law enforcement representative who, as part of his duties, periodically interacts with rescuers. He is characterized by extreme responsibility and decency, and also knows how to understand the feelings of others. Stephanie Holden, Alexander Paul, held a high position in the hierarchy of the rescue team, and her leadership skills were demonstrated in leading the team in emergency situations on the beach. He is caring to others, but doesn't allow herself to be manipulated. J.D. Darius, Michael Bergin, works as a lifeguard. He's not used to refusing work and clearly understands all the responsibility that's entrusted to him. He's not characterized by self-confidence and strives to improve his skills and personal qualities. Cody Madison is an independent person capable of making his own decisions and acting on his own. He is an interesting and quite versatile guy who often demonstrates a sense of humor, which gives him a special lightness. The role is played by David Chokachi. Matt Brody actively participates in various sporting events and competitions, which emphasizes his physical activity and competitiveness. He usually shows himself to be a person with pure intentions, a kind heart, and a sense of justice. Played by David Charvet. Neely Catshaw, Gina Linolin, can handle water and land transportation equally well. She is capable of taking risks and had at times acted solely in her own interest, not caring that it might get someone in trouble. It's not typical for her to be a diligent girl. Logan Fowler has valuable skills as part of the team, but his tendency to make rash and hasty decisions makes it difficult for him to find common ground with his co-workers, sometimes more concerned with his own desires. Jim Barnett, like Mitch, is involved in ensuring safety on the beach and coastal waters. He is characterized by extensive work experience and readiness for any extreme situations. Tries to remain cool while working. The role is played by Gregory J. Barnett. Jesse Owens, Brooke Burns, can withstand heavy loads well and regularly trains her endurance in order to be able to build a successful career as a stunt woman in the future. She's quite a capable girl, but she needs a lot of practice to master any skills. Eddie Kramer, Billy Warlock, worked with the lifeguards on the beach tower. Doesn't tend to complain about his fate and is not always willing to accept help from others. Has a tendency to get into trouble. In particular, he cannot hold back and get into a fight. Craig Pomeroy has a law practice but is still more interested in the duties of a lifeguard. He can show concern for another person by stepping into their situation. Pomeroy overall is an average, reasoning man. The role is performed by Parker Stevenson. Summer Queen, Nicole Eggert, is related by blood to Jackie. Her main goal was to become a rescuer, for which she trained hard physically and tried to get rid of psychological fears. She is inclined to believe in unusual phenomena, but without fanaticism. Jason Io refers to Mitch. He's not devoid of empathy and doesn't know how to abstract himself from external factors, including accurately perceiving human deaths during the performance of official duties. Knows how to adapt. He was played by Jason Momoa. Hailey Reese is not soulless and strives to achieve perfectly honed skills in her work in order to be as prepared as possible for any emergency situation. She is versatile, but sometimes can downplay her skills. Sociable. The role is played by Simon McKinnon. Donna Marco, Donna Derrico, is distinguished by her entrepreneurial spirit and ability to run a business, but she also stood out for her rescue skills and determination, which made her an important part of the team. She's not used to giving up in her aspirations. Jimmy Slade provided some support to the rescuers and interacted with Matt in particular. He is a rather pleasant teenager who is flattered when others comment on his surfing prowess. He handles the waves perfectly and feels in his element there. Captain Don Thorpe, Monty Markham, supervises and coordinates the work of the rescuers. He is not devoid of leadership qualities and enjoys a certain authority among his subordinates. He is not prone to gossip and is used to discussing work issues face to face. Dawn Masterton, Brandy Ledford, is strong-willed and has valuable skills for a rescuer. She also doesn't know how to properly keep the secrets of others and tends to constantly look for something new for herself, not being afraid to use unconventional methods. Lani McKenzie performs her job duties well, but while using her job to achieve her goals. Because of her persistence, she doesn't always listen to the opinions of others, but at the same time, she never admits that she is wrong. The role is played by Carmen Electra. Samantha Thomas doesn't pay attention to the opinions of others and always adheres to her beliefs. She's not characterized by callousness and can show not only understanding of the situation of another, but also mutual assistance. Played by Nancy Whalen. Lee Dyer, Brandy Roderick, has a positive mindset and an ability to care of others, able to adequately interact with the team and act coherently when rescuing people. She doesn't always know how to find the strength within herself to admit that she is wrong. Gina Pomeroy, Holly Gagner, was legally married to Craig. It's not in her nature to carelessly treat her loved ones, although at times their behavior can irritate her somewhat. She's a housewife, but a little fussy and doesn't like to be constantly distracted. Lieutenant Taylor Walsh is used to decisively achieving her goals, and it can be quite difficult to convince her of some things. She is distinguished by seriousness, strives to improve not only herself, but also what surrounds her. She was played by Angelica Bridges. Kaya Morgan is a journalist and, like others, was interested in the mysterious creature in the bay. She is used to behaving confidently with people and not shy to ask questions, distinguished by her savvy and determination. Played by Pamela By Hasselhoff. Gail Buchanan, Wendy Malik, is a blood relative of Hobby and was also previously in a legal relationship with Mitch. Although she regulates business processes and can be busy, she devotes a fair amount of time to her family. April Giminski, Kelly Piker, is a caring and kind character willing to help others and be sensitive to their needs. She shows loyalty to her work and knows how to clearly concentrate on the assignment given to her. Is determined and capable of being reasonable. Shawnee McClain attracts the attention of others not only as an attractive woman, but also as a professional lifeguard. She knows how to steadfastly overcome difficulties, not only at work, but also in the emotional aspect. The role is played by Erika Eleniak. Caroline Howden has an attractive and charming personality, which is also emphasized by her appearance. She has the qualities necessary for a rescuer, including endurance and speed of reaction. Has a somewhat stubborn disposition. She was played by Yasmin Bleed. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.